Hi, today on Five Tales with Mike, we're going to discuss, in short, what it's like to own a Dogue de Bordeaux. Now, the main thing that we'll get out of the way right off the bat is their slobber. Now, this is a very, very messy dog. You will get it on your ceilings, you will get it on your floor. Every time they shake your head, there is slobber going somewhere. All right, next thing we're going to talk about is food. So, him alone, he eats about 8 cups of food a day. He's roughly about 200 bucks a month to feed. So that's something you really have to take into consideration because going to a lower food brand is the worst thing you could do with a massive. They need stuff that's in that more expensive food that just isn't in the lower quality of foods. So you're going to pay for it one way or another. Might as well pay for it with a better life. Now, this dog does get separation anxiety. They are well known for it. They get very well, they don't get destructive at least that I've come across, and I've owned 3 of these. So temperament, Dogue de Bordeaux are pretty rock solid, I would say. Uh, as long as they're raised right. I mean, the only difficult I have with Blaze is he doesn't get along with the male dogs in my house. Once I get him outside of the house, he's completely fine, but in the house, the males do not get along, and it's something you might want to think about if you have more than one male and want to get a Dogue de Bordeaux. Because the Dogue de Bordeaux, unless you have another big dog breed, is going to be terribly bigger than the other dog. All right, so another consideration to take into effect with the Dogue de Bordeaux is heat. These dogs do not do very well in the heat. They're just terrible, terrible in the heat. They will get heat stroke very, very quickly in the heat. So you really, if you want to get a Dogue de Bordeaux, that's something you really have to take into consideration is you really, I can't stress it enough, have to watch heat exhaustion. And this is something I've ran into every Dogue de Bordeaux, and everybody that I know that's owned one and talked to about the Dogue de Bordeaux is in the same thing. They cannot take high heat weather. They are so lovable. It's not even funny. I've never ever met a Dogue de Bordeaux like in the movie Turner and Hooch that sat there and terrorized cars and tore apart all this stuff. I've just never seen that type of behavior in a Dogue de Bordeaux, even as puppies. So that's a huge not true thing, in my opinion. As I said, it could happen, but I have never ever seen a Dogue de Bordeaux recklessly tear apart stuff. So other than that, they are madly, madly lovable dogs. So kind of a quick rundown on owning a Dogue de Bordeaux. I will always take any Dogue de Bordeaux that's ever up for rescue. They have a special place in my heart. I don't know why I love them so much. They are very affectionate, and I don't know how they've grown so attached to my heart. But they're one of my favorite dog breeds. And the biggest difficulties of owning them is if you have experience with dogs and know how to handle dogs, have the financial funds to always feed this dog. This dog is going to eat you out of house and home. Can put up with the drool and that type of stuff, then I couldn't. I love the dog breed. Now, if you're an active person, it's not a dog that you're going to want. These are not active dogs. They're couch potatoes. Most of the time, when, as you've seen in some of my videos, when they go outside, they have, a big burst of energy for a few minutes, maybe 5, 10 minutes, and then that's it. That's all you want them to be out there. You do it any longer, they're going to get heat stroke. But that's basically it. So if you want a dog that you're going to go on long dog walks with or anything like that, this is not the dog breed for you. I'll wrap up the video there with the Dogue de Bordeaux. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you did. It helps immensely. And if you have any questions about the Dogue de Bordeaux, I would be more than happy to answer them, in my opinion. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.